Hello, my gems, what's going on? I was very concerned to see one of your significators there with the Eight of Swords and Temperance upside down. But it looks like we have a High Priestess, so this is for those Geminis. Gemini rising, moon, sun, whatever the case is, Gemini placements, who may be going through a dark night of the soul and who may or may not realize that this is because they're stepping into spiritual fulfillment and maturity. Okay, yes. So who you are is someone starting a new journey there with the Ace of Cups. So even though you may have felt a deep betrayal, a deep pain, like being stabbed in the heart, for what it's worth, there is a deeper purpose for this. This situation, you may have wanted to be loved in this. You may even have deserved to be loved in this. But the situation didn't come into your life for you to be loved and belong. Okay, this came into your life for the development of your character. And I don't say that lightly because I know what this moment felt like to me. It was like open heart surgery without anesthesia. It was like my whole world fell apart. It was literally like my brain split. I didn't know which side was up. I didn't know what the rules of the world were anymore. You know? So I will sit with you in this. Okay? I'm not here to romanticize it as well. But you have a strength greater than you know. And you may have seen signs of it. You may not even be comfortable in it. You may have rejected it. But you have a strength greater than you know. Okay? Like a roaring golden lion. You have strength. You've shown strength. Okay? Now, you may have thought or criticized yourself for not having enough strength in the situation. For some of you, you've run out of strength in the situation at times and maybe got down on yourself. You may have doubted yourself, doubted your kingship, doubted that you were able to handle it, but you can. That is the foundation of who you are. You always could. And maybe strength doesn't look like what you thought it looked like. Maybe you're not able to show that kind of strength. Okay? We're talking about a deep, rich, reciprocal strength here, one that cannot be questioned. Don't have to win mind games I wouldn't say win the game, because this stuff isn't a game. It's not a joke. Right? To genuinely have a rich foundation. That's the real aim, okay? For some of you, it's a situation that's over, a love situation or romance that it's over. For some of you, it may be a job you worked at with for years. Maybe a friendship. It may be something to do with family. But either way, it is a deep situation in which you feel like you've been dragged through the shit. Okay? And now you're stuck between two choices. Do I carry on because so much time has been invested here? Or do I move forward? You know? There's something called the sunk cost fallacy. That is where we think, because I've invested so much time, because I've invested so much money, because I've invested so much energy, I should see this through. It's actually a fallacy. Do with that information what you will. Okay? Because if what you have is strong, my tarot reading should not shake you. It shouldn't mean anything to you. Okay? It should. But if what you have is not, then you're going to feel shaken by what I'm saying. But it's time to move into a new position of spiritual fulfillment, right? It's time to carry on. Some of you do need to walk away from the situation, babe. All signs point to yes. All signs, for some of you, you know it's time, even if that's not what the rules seem to say yesterday. Or for so long, maybe even for 10 years. Okay? But the day of reckoning is coming. Judgment is coming. And you can decide if you want to stay stuck. You can decide if you're ready to move forward. What I am getting, though, is whatever you choose, the stakes are not low. They're not low, so I can't actually, even though part of me really wants to tell you what to do, like, hey, just move on, get out. I can't actually make the decision for you because it deeply has to come from you. It deeply does. You are going to have to live with the consequences. You get what I'm saying? But I do want you to know that you may feel like a teeny tiny little cat meowing for his mama, but you're a lion. You are a lion, and you have a deeper spiritual knowledge than you know. This has been the Nerdy Virgo Tarot. Thank you for joining. This has been your Hekate reading. I would recommend taking some time to meditate during the full moon. I believe it's going to be the worm moon coming up. Okay, just meditate and think about these things. Okay, connect with a higher power than yourself or higher powers. Okay, your higher self. Connect with your higher self. Okay, come back into partnership with yourself, and then you'll know what to do more than some YouTuber tarot reader can tell you. Thank you so much for joining. This has been the Nerdy Virgo Tarot.